Robert Spillane had a game-clinching interception last night against the Jets, but what the primetime team and the national audience might not have known was that he was playing with a broken hand that he just had surgery on. You can see he makes this catch while wearing this cast. In honor of Victory Monday, we're going to be breaking down the medical side of this injury, and I'm going to be providing you with some data-driven evidence as to why I think Robert Spillane is a bona fide badass that the Raiders defense has been needing for quite some time.
You had surgery last week?
I did.
What did that entail?
Just a little work on the hand.
Spillane said in an interview last week that he fractured his metacarpal bone against the Lions on Monday Night Football, had surgery the next day on Tuesday, and then he played 6 days later against the Giants, and he led the Raiders in tackles. So let's go back to the original injury against the Lions on Monday Night Football. Shout out to Sanjeet for sending us this tape of the Lions game. This play here happened early in the game. You see Robert going in for the tackle. Not too much to see with the hand here, but you can see when he wraps up Gibbs, he falls on that left hand, and there is that additional 313 pounds of Bilal Nichols that falls right on top of it too. What's awesome is he didn't even miss a play after having that injury. Here he is on the next play. You see him playing with his hand a little bit, and he continued to do that the rest of the game, but otherwise it didn't affect his performance or his tackling. Looking at our anatomy tool, there's 5 metacarpal bones in the hand located in between the phalanges and the carpal bones. These are the bones inside the palm of your hand or between the wrist and the knuckles. Based on this image, he likely had his 4th metacarpal operated on, which is a little bit less common. You might have heard of boxer's fractures, which is the most common type of metacarpal fracture located on the 5th metatarsal here. This is the bone in the hand that connects to the pinky finger, and majority of these fractures occur from direct trauma or forceful impact. Here's the important part. Most of these metacarpal fractures don't require surgery, and they're usually treated with a splint, body tape, and sometimes a cast. If Robert was an average healthy adult, I'd tell him a metacarpal fracture typically takes 3 to 4 weeks to heal, sometimes up to 6 weeks. What's going on, Raider Nation? I'm your host, Dr. Nav. If you guys enjoy anatomy and learning about the medical side to the sports world, be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. It really helps our family grow. Thank you. In Spillane's case, he mentioned that the bone was shattered, meaning it had multiple fractures, and the fact that he needed surgery means he likely had severe displacement, unaccepted angulation or shortening, and or his hand was rotated and overlapping on itself, which if not treated can lead to long-term deformity. It's important to note that displaced fractures can injure the cartilage, ligaments, tendons, the wrist joint capsule, as well as the nerves. There's 3 common types of surgical treatment here. It's either with K-wires, plates and screws, or intramedullary screw fixation. NFL injury data on metacarpal fractures shows that only about 40% of these require surgery, and most players return within 3 weeks. The median time is around 15 days. Spillane's turnaround time was 6 days, and he came back to lead the Raiders in tackles. This doesn't show you just how much of a bona fide badass this guy is. I don't know what will. I'm just glad we didn't embarrass ourselves on primetime. It actually felt good to watch a Raiders game for the first time in like a year and a half. The spirit of the team's definitely changed since Josh McDaniels left. For me, I'm very, very happy about this. How are you guys feeling out there? Do you guys think we'll make the playoffs? If you have any suggestions on different Raiders medical content that you would like to see, comment it below. Peace out, Raider Nation.